Right, welcome back to our competition series with me, Mr. World Champion Rich Robinson, who actually calls himself that. Come on, for God's sake, still can't get used to that. Anyhow, enough of me dribbling on. Welcome back to week 14, okay? My progress. Last time you're speaking to me, it was week 16 and I was 83 kilos. It's now week 14 and I am 83.3 kilos. So as you can tell, diet's going really well. Okay, these things happen and let me explain exactly why I'm not worried in the slightest. As I spoke to you last time, 83 kilos and I'm stuck at that, so I added in a tweak. The week after that, I was still 83 kilos. That's a good thing, okay? If you add in either an increase in exercise or a decrease in food and you stay the same weight, that's actually a positive thing. We don't want you to lose weight every week or else you'll fade away to nothing. Ideally, we want you to be able to throw these tweaks at it and your weight never changes. So, first week, 83 kilos on the nose, added another tweak. Second week, 83.3 kilos. Weight went up after 2 tweaks. Small reason for that. Weekend away, went to Liverpool, used to live there for 15 years, had an amazing time, quite a few of the old haunts, so any of the Scousers that know me, okay, recommended S Place, but came back, weighed in, 83.3 kilos. Now, I will be adding another tweak into that. Let me explain what you do if you're away for the weekend like that, or you go on holiday, whatever, because these things may actually happen to you, even whenever you're prepping. If you go away and you come back and say like me, you weighed 83 kilos and you came back and you still weighed 83 kilos, you do not add a tweak in. You haven't lost any weight, but you haven't put on any weight. So you have to account for your calorie fluctuations for the weekend away. So you just pretend it didn't happen and you wait for the next week to add in your tweak, okay? For me, I put on 0.3 of a kilo. So whether I like it or not, I have to add a tweak in. Now, that tweak may be too much and I drop quite a bit of weight though next week. We'll find out. If that's the case though, I've just got to suck it up, and as long as my strength doesn't decrease, okay, once you add a tweak, you never take it back out again. Now, the actual strength bit is important, okay? I know we were talking about that briefly before. I wanted you to standardize your workouts. The reason for that is we've only got one way to find out whether you're eating muscle, and that is your strength during your workouts, okay? If you manage to maintain the same strength level that you had at 20 weeks out, whenever you are 2 weeks out, you cannot have lost muscle because you're shifting the same weight. You may look completely different, you may not be happy with what you look like, but unfortunately that was the muscle you had when you started, okay? If you maintain your strength. Now, whenever we do our diet tweaks, or our tweaks, okay, and you had to write 2 of them out, you either manipulate one of 2 things. 1, your exercise, you increase it, or 2, your diet, you decrease it, okay? Now, whenever you do the tweak, we weigh ourselves every week. Remember, we were looking for a 1% drop in body weight. For most of you, it's going to be between half a kilo and 1 kilo. If you drop 1.5 kilos, you go, oh, that's great, I lost a lot of weight. No, it's not, okay? You can only metabolize so much fat, 1% in a week, without really losing muscle mass. You can maybe get away with doing it for 1 week, but you can't keep doing that 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You basically go catabolic. You're eating muscle as fast as you're eating fat. Not good in the slightest. So, we're looking for a small weight drop. If we get a small weight drop of that 1%, you do not add any tweaks. So if you lose between that half a kilo and a kilo in a week, that's it. You don't do anything. You free ride the next week. You don't do a single thing. You keep it exactly the same. Are we getting that point? Okay, don't change anything. Now, the second thing you have to look out for is that strength. Okay, we want your strength to stay up. Everyone has a bad workout. So you go in one day, you hit the machines, you're a bit tired. You get halfway through the workout, you're dying. You're not getting the last 3 or 4 reps in every exercise. Unfortunately, that's dieting, that's life, you're stressed, other things come in, suck it up, that's what happens, okay? Don't worry about it. But if you get 4 of those in a row, so you're getting 4 workouts, you've come in, you felt like crap, you're really drained, okay? you're only getting 3/4 of the way through each set. You have to stop at rep 8 and you're meant to be getting rep 12, okay? That is a problem. That's your body telling you that you are going catabolic. If that happens to you, okay, as a drug-free athlete, you have to do something about it. The only way you can reverse that is you have to add in more food, or you have to decrease your CV. You have to reverse out of a tweak. You can't let that carry on, because you will just burn your muscle, okay, as fast as you're burning anything else. So if you get 4 workouts in a row, you've cut too much or you've added too much exercise in. Now, your homework was 2 tweaks. £10 says, or $10, or $10, or 10 yen, wherever the heck you're at, okay? You cut too much in those 2 tweaks. Your next homework is you have to write out 12, okay? Now, while I was waiting for the camera, I wrote out 12 off the top of my head, okay? Took me about 3.5 minutes, and that's because I write slow. I'm going to put this list in below. Now, this list is for my diet over the next 20 weeks, what I can do with my current food intake at this current time. You can go online, you can take a look at basic metabolic rates, basic metabolic charts, and you can see an average meal, my height, average exercise, 3,500 calories, yada, yada, yada. No, we're not average, okay? What I do in my spare time, how much time I spend in the gym, what kind of sedentary job I do if I'm out running, that's all completely different, okay? Now, your tweaks, you have to make it, you can talk to, again, look at the basic metabolic charts. It says you have to drop 500 calories. Why are you trying to do that? Because you're trying to drop 3,000 calories in a week, because that's equivalent to 1 pound of fat. Yeah, it doesn't work exactly like that, okay? Your body isn't set up that way. We have different exercises. It burns protein differently to fat. I've taken, and I know roughly over years of doing this, tweaks, okay? So if you take a look, I managed to write 12 really quickly. I want you to go away and write 12 for your own diet. Your 12 will not be the same as mine, because you're not eating the same amount of carbs at the meal. You're not eating the amount of meals that I am during the day. You may be doing more CV exercise already. If you're doing that, you could have problems later on. My off season, I do as little CV as possible so I can double it, triple it, quadruple it without having to do a lot. I'm a lazy bugger, that's why. So go away, take a look at that. Second thing I want you to do is go away and actually look at a competition, okay? Try and find one on YouTube and try and find what they actually do in a competition day. We're going to talk about that in the next video, what an actual competition consists of. And I want you to practice, if you can, your 4 quarter turns. Girls, it can be either 2 quarter turns, 3 or 4. Well, they're half turns, aren't they? They're not quarter. But depending on what category you're doing. But actually try and take a look at a full run at a competition, okay? Not just the little snippets. I'll explain more in the next video. So don't forget, like, subscribe, some like. Sean will shout at me now, okay? Down below you will get my current diet, my list of 12 tweaks. I'll try and put a link into a decent site for posing, okay? Really good one actually. And you'll also get my current training regime sort of for the week, okay? But subscribe and you'll get notification when the next one pops up, so you won't forget. See you in 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll be thinner. Then that's carrying body fat in that area. So whenever people start to lean up, so you can start to see the cut and the tie-in, that's the next little bit I'm looking at. Next bit after that is the delt and the pec tie-in, okay? You start to get leaner actually up in through your tie-in. You'll start to see a nice little divot coming in your pec area, okay? This is the next little bit that I'm looking at. Then next bit that I'm looking for is the serratus anterior. Whenever you tense in, are you actually able to see the sides, okay? See the serratus anterior. Next bit